It's thinking. It's thinking. Oh, my little counter started, but it didn't give me the big "You are live." Hey, hey, Alabama. First of all, are we live? Are we live? Good morning, evening, or afternoon. It's good morning for me. I don't understand. Let's just start off with some controversy, first of all, right off the bat. I don't understand when people get upset when you say good morning to them. And this happens on the internet. It doesn't happen in real life because obviously the people around you, they get mad. They're like, well, I'm watching it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. I still wished you a happy greeting. Like, I'm not telling you just because I said good morning that I think that you should have a terrible afternoon. Like, it's not that deep, y'all. It's those people that be getting offended by anything they can think to be offended by. If I say good morning, I also mean good night or good afternoon, if that is what applies to you. Same thing with Merry Christmas. If I say Merry Christmas, I'm not cussing you out. If you don't celebrate Christmas, okay, then say happy whatever you do celebrate back to me. If somebody said happy Hanukkah to me, I would not be offended. I don't celebrate Hanukkah, but I ain't mad at you for wishing me well. If you say happy Kwanzaa to me, okay, thank you for saying kind words to me. Like, you're not cussing me out. Good morning, Crystal. We're starting the morning with controversy. How do you feel? Do you get mad if somebody says good morning to you when it's your afternoon, or if someone says happy Kwanzaa to you? I really have no idea if you celebrate Kwanzaa, Crystal. I'm just saying, like, if somebody says nice things to you, like they're not cussing you out, then why be mad about it? And I'm from the South, y'all. And in my generation and before, we got yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, beat into you. Not figuratively, literally. If yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir did not come out your mouth, and now I'm nearly 45 years old, and I've been trying to do better because people get mad about it, which I don't understand. I will say yes, ma'am. Just, I don't think about it. I'm not sitting here going, hey, how can I piss this person off today? Yes, ma'am. It's just, I'm trying not to get backhanded. But people get mad and I don't understand. Like, I didn't call you a stupid effing B. Like, why are you mad? If you prefer not to be called ma'am, just say that and I will do my best. I really will do my best to not say it again. Crystal would not be offended. I know, Crystal, you're my peeps. Alabama wouldn't be offended either. If you're tuning in late, that's on you. Be nice and let it go. Right? Like, be offended if people are intentionally trying to offend you. And there are those people. They really are. But it ain't everybody. Deborah says, if someone doesn't like manners, that doesn't mean I have to turn loose of mine. If I don't say it, my ancestors will come up from the ground and get me. Right? I'm trying not to get smacked, y'all, when ma'am falls out my mouth. Well, these days, people want to smack you for calling them a ma'am. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not really, really, really sorry. But, like, whoo, people. Okay, controversy out the way. Maybe. We'll bring some more back later if we have to. It's Happy Mail Monday. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I really prefer you not call me ma'am, but, you know, because it makes me feel old. But getting old is just a part of life, so it is what it is. I know I'm 45, but like sometimes I have to really think hard on it. Am I? I've been here on this earth for 45 years. That doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. Good morning, Lamont. Or afternoon or evening. Oh, you over there in New York, so it's almost afternoon for you. But I got in the nick of time with the good morning. Thanks for coming by, stopping by. We're gonna do Happy Mail Monday. I did actually get this mail a couple weeks ago, but I'm sharing it today. In my crafty group, September's theme is alphanumeric. So everyone is challenged to create projects using letters and numbers. And then there's also a letter fairy going around, and random letters are showing up in people's mailboxes. And so this is the first one I got. Marvelous Maker Michelle. Jennifer made it for me. Look at this sparkle back here. Look at this sparkle. Look at that. It's so pretty. I like sparkles, y'all. This reminds me, Lamont asked the other day if we painted our nails. This color, this one would work. It would work. These neons would work too. Or any of these little. So, and it's like a thick one. So I got it over here on my shelf looking at me, but I want to hang it on my wall. I have letters like this that spell out create. And like one is watercolor painted, and one is covered in buttons, and one is covered in lace. The other one is covered in little metal doohickey thingamabobbers. And it spells out create, and it's above my window, above my crafty desk. I'm going to put my M up there with my letters. Sashays in yeehawing. Hi, Zippity. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. I'm showing off my happy mail, and then I might make some happy mail. We'll see if we get there. Okay, so let me try not to release everybody's address on the internet. Y'all, rabbit trail, squirrel trail. I don't know why, but I got a I don't even know the word. I Googled my name this morning. Y'all don't do it. I Googled my name this morning. Hi, good morning, Julie. Yay, I'm glad you're here too. And the information the internet has on me, just out there, all these previous addresses and my family and blah, 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 blah. That's too much information to be out there, y'all. I mean, thankfully, it doesn't have my current address. And it has some addresses that, like, I never lived there. What you talking about, Google? But the information on the internet about people's addresses. So Crystal sent me, the letter fairy, sent me an M and an S. Alphabet, you didn't see that coming. Oh. So here I am. I'm trying to hide y'all's address from the internet, but it's already there, y'all. It's already there. I'm sorry. I didn't do it, or I tried not to at least. So these letters I hope to put in my happy mails this morning. Who's this? Okay, here we go. I got this one from Deborah J. She made me a little collage M. Deborah says I can go in and delete that. Not sure how. Yeah, I surely don't know how. And then, I mean, some of it I don't guess I care too much because it is old addresses. But still, it's got too much of my phone number on there. That's probably why I get 50 million dozen scam calls a day. So, and then she sent me some letters that spell out art. I think I'm definitely gonna put that in my happy mail today somewhere. And some stamped book pages with letters and numbers. A fancy little I think what'd she call it? There's a note in here. She called it a hidden journaling spot. So it's folded all fancy. And if you glue it down just right, I think y'all, I'm making it up. If you glue it down just right, then it folds out. The internet knows too much. It does. It's nosy. And it's, I mean, it's one thing that it knows it, but it's another thing it just be telling everybody. It just tell everybody. A little painty paper square. This is good for my this journal. For my this journal, jellyfish journal, that's what it is. So I'm gonna just slide this right over here. So when I work in here again, we can put these in here somewhere. Okay. I had a crafty lunch this morning. I had this all like neat in a spot, and I went to grab it and I dropped it and it went everywhere. So I might be missing a few things. Oh, I could put this over there too. It's a napkin with some oceany things on it. Good for my jellyfish journal. The internet can't keep secrets. Good morning, Deborah J. Good morning. Yeah, the internet be spilling all the tea. Everybody's business. Okay, so there's that one. There was this one. Oh, that was okay. Oh, and this one I got from Catherine. Catherine says I'm kind of a big deal. I think I was torn. So usually I just put cards like just in my book. Let me see. I got one I could show you. Yeah. Usually I just like slide cards in as part of my book, or I might glue them at the bottom and they're a flippy uppy little, I mean, that's probably what I'll end up doing, but I did think about cutting these letters out. These are nice letters. Don't you think? So she sent me a card for my birthday and a couple of little postcardy things. This one right here, Catherine, don't watch. I keep going too high up. Let me see if I can adjust my camera a little bit. Camera moving. Okay, maybe that'd be better. It's either going to get covered up or rehomed because, ooh, mushrooms. I love it. I'm not ungrateful. Just, ew, mushrooms. This one go in my jellyfish journal real nice. Oh, I slide it over there. And then this one I got a couple weeks ago too. It's kind of for my birthday too. I did a swap. Y'all know the story of the jellyfish journal? Were you about to hear it? And if you heard it already, then you already know. I asked him, why am I showing y'all the back of the book? Bam. Because I put that clip on the... Oh. So this was one of the first journal covers I made with an Amazon mailer. And I just kind of painted it up. And then I put like tape on the edges because I didn't know no better way to close up the edges at the time. And I asked some crafty friends if they would swap journal signatures with me or pages with me so I could fill up this book. And some of my crafty friends did. So Dana sent, look at that. Y'all see that sparkle? Y'all see that sparkle? Dana sent me, she swapped with me. So she sent me this sparkly jellyfish page. And these tags, she did a lot. Look at these. I know I showed y'all. I think I showed y'all. And I'm going to show you again. Because every time I work on it, I'm going to show you. And then on my birthday, I'm going to show you. So just, you're warned. You've been warned. So in the package with my jellyfish signature, she sent me some other goodies that can go in my other Happy Mail journals. Here's some little paper. Here's some stickers. One of these could go good on this journal over here. Let me see it. Can I reach it? I can reach it. I can. Maybe I could put a key on here. A key and a lock. Would that look cool on this cover? It might. It might. And let's see what else. Oh, this belly band's going somewhere. It is. I think it might be going in this one right here. Yep. I wasn't sure if it was a good size, but look at it. It's perfect. It's the perfect size. So that's going in there somewhere. Let's go ahead and just lay that on top of there. So I can remember when we go back there. Got some die cutty thingies. I think this one right here will go nice with in here, maybe. I might go find a page for it in there. Or in this one, because this is my biggest one. See, something's brewing, y'all. Something's brewing. You haven't seen Dana's signature? Well, you'll get to see it a couple times. It is pretty. It's so sparkly. Here's my little ATC card. We're going to get in these little bags in a minute. Here's another little ATC card. Stay curious. I wonder if she picked that one out for the curious word, because that'd be clever of her. Another little die cutty thingy. And a little painty paper. I can make me a tag or a journaling card. Look at all these goodies, y'all. I like goodies. I like Happy Mail, y'all. Random internet people, you better not Google my name and get my address. But if you do, you better send me some Happy Mail. And not like dead people's heads or fingers or anything, like artsy stuff. Here's a little die cut lady, a flower, birdies. Look at all these birdies. See, where's that one? Oh, it's right there. I should be. So we're going to be working to put some of this stuff in my journals when I get there. Oh, we're not going to talk about it. Don't get offended just because I don't like mushrooms, y'all. I like everything else. Well, not everything. I don't like Santa Claus either. Look at the chicken. Look at the chicken. Did your daughter draw the Happy Meal snail? Let me see. I got one somewhere. Hold up. Yeah, she has drawn one, yes. She drew the one in our group with the... I know I got one around here. I know I do. And Beatrice, the postal fairy, she drew both of them. It's over here, maybe. Let me see. Oh, she drew all these too. She drew that one and that one. But that's not... See, there it is. I know it was over here. I don't have one of Beatrice yet. I need to make these little slips. Deborah J doesn't like mushrooms either. They just make... I don't know. So this Happy the Mail snail she drew, yes. But then she also drew these when I made these for the group. And Beatrice. This isn't a whole Beatrice right here. This is just like a little trading card of Beatrice she drew. So we got Beatrice the postal fairy and Happy the Mail snail. Y'all, she was on here Saturday. She came and hung out with me because life. When we got off of live, she was so giddy. It was time for her to go to bed, but she was in here just hopping around and excited. And she was like, your YouTube friends want me to come back, so I think we should do it again. And I'm like, I think you need to take a deep breath. Hopping around. It's too late for all that energy, child. Lord. And then the next day, we did some errands. And so we were all in the car and she was talking to her dad about it. And she was like, yep, all Mom's YouTube friends want me to come back. They liked me. So people that were here Saturday and got to see her. Oh, look, a turtle. That's got to go in my over there journal. She had a good time. And she'll probably be back because it makes her happy. And who am I to tell her she can't be happy, that she's not allowed on my stream? I don't know if I'll let her back. I'll let her back. That sounds rough. I don't know if we'll do Saturdays together again or if I'll let her have an afternoon one day. And I'll try to do some drawing with her. I can't draw, y'all. But I need to learn to draw, and all it is. I keep telling... It's not all it is. I keep telling her, if she wants to get better, she's got to practice. So Maybe we'll do a quick little afternoon stream every once in a while of Mom practicing what she preaches, and we can draw together. Look at these. Look at these. Look at all this cool stuff I got, y'all. Look at all this cool stuff. Oh, goodness. What's in this bag? What's in this bag? I got fancy paper clips. Oh, look at this. I don't even know what this is, but look at it. Some kind of little metal thingies. That's nice. And then I felt bad, y'all, because we were doing the signature swap. And I'm trying to, be mindful of postage. So I just, put the signature in there, and maybe I put a couple stickers. I don't quite remember. I didn't put all this in hers. And then she put all this in mine. And I was like, oh, thank you. But also warn me next time we're swapping like more stuff. Because I can swap more stuff. It's fun. I can do it. Look at her. That's gonna go like that on a page somewhere, I think. But I need a warning because I feel bad if I get all kind of extra goodies and I only just sent you one little thing. Some little do my dad's papers, collage papers. Okay, we're gonna make something, y'all. What we're gonna do? We're gonna put this belly band somewhere, and then we're gonna make a tag with this to go in that belly band. Does that sound like a plan? I think it does. Now look, I done made a mess. I ain't got nowhere to work. Ha ha ha. I love when my brother wants to go hang out and create with me. Yeah, it's good to have a little crafty friend. And hubby too. Hubs and I. Do y'all want to hear the origin story of Hubs and I? It's kind of crafty creative related. I ain't gonna tell you if I don't want to hear it. I'm just trying to make me a little spot. Enjoy crafty hangouts because I don't get that at home very often. Oh, give me hubby's number. I'm gonna email him, tell him he better crafty with you more. I'm glad you come hang out. I'm more productive this way sometimes. Sometimes, like I want to. I am laying down over there, kicking myself in the hiney, beating myself up to get up and make something. And my brain, some of y'all who we are on Facebook chats with, y'all know my brain goes 90 to nothing sometimes about ideas. But I'm stuck. I can't get up and do nothing. So going live and hanging out with y'all helps me get up and do something some days. So I appreciate y'all. And then sometimes it's easy to get up and do something. But it's just I'm productive. Look, that kind of goes real nice right there, don't you think? This is a little longer. Do I want to cut it off? I don't want to cut it off. Do I want to cut it off or do I want to see? This one ain't a bigger one, so it's not going to fit in there. This one, oh, it'll fit in this one. Just put it here, Michelle. Just put it here. That was your first idea. You ain't got to overthink it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Look at her. So I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me. And I appreciate y'all making my daughter's night Saturday way better. I was about to have to, type, I'm sorry, I can't go live because life. Life was happening. Big emotions was happening. Look at that. But then it started to calm down and I was like, well, I'm scheduled to go live. Is that okay? I gotta go. And, she did her little head of shame. It wasn't a head, just like when you're down and you do a little nod, like you're resigned. And I'm like, do you want to come hang out with me? And then she smiled and she shook her head yes. And then she came and hung out. And then after, she was so excited. So thank y'all. Oh my goodness. Am I going to sit here and stop it, Michelle? Just pick one. That was the first one. So do I want to put it on the front or the back? That was the first one that came to. And I was like, yeah, that looks nice. Let's put it back here. And I'm going to have to cut that one off up there. But it's okay. Where's my scissors? Over here. Oh, y'all want to hear about me and hubby? Okay. Y'all know I'm going to scroll 14 times too, so if you have to get me back on track, it's okay. This has got tape on the back of it, but I want to make it a belly band, so I don't want to do that. I just want to glue it at the top and the bottom. Okay, so many moons ago, I'm trying to think, it's 17. So we'll be married 17 years here in a couple weeks. So 20 years ago, I'm guessing. I ain't mathing that hard. I was going to church, and one of my church friends brought her friend to church to meet me. She didn't fill me in that it was a setup, but apparently it was. I learned about it later. So she brought him to church and introduced us, and I said hey, and he said hey, and we went on about our lives. Then later, about maybe 2 or 3 years later, I got a new job at a place. I was in the front office, and he was back in the back where they do the work. And he kept kind of looking at me. And so one day I got tired of him just kind of looking at me, and I just kind of looked at him with big eyes. Like, why are you looking at me? And he's like, I swear I know you. And I'm like, no, you don't. Stop staring at me, crazy person. And then, but we got to talking, and then we figured it out that we have the common friend that had brought him to church years prior. So then we're working every day, and he starts bringing me breakfast to work. And then a couple times he invites me out to lunch. And I think a couple times, where is my glue pen? I tell him no. And then eventually one day he hit me in the right mood, and I was like, yep, I'm hungry. Let's go to lunch. But I was pretty adamant at the time that I didn't date. So even going to lunch, I was all like, but I don't date. So don't start nothing, because no. So we just hanging out. We're going to lunch a couple times a week, maybe. He's bringing me breakfast every morning. Thank you, Lamont. And then, I think I invite him over for Thanksgiving or Christmas. One of them. I invite him over for holiday dinner or whatever. And my mom, y'all, I can't get started on the story of my mom. But my mom, with her little self, she says something about, you go marry that man. And I was immediately with the, shut the F up. No, the hell we ain't. I don't even like him like that. And then I start working on the, so I won't say I'm the head, but I'm the one making all the plans for the children's ministry. And the church gives me a little room to do little kids Sunday school in. And so I want to decorate it up all pretty, and I want to paint the walls, and somehow or another somebody tells me that he can draw and paint. I can't remember if it was our friend or if I got it out of him, because we were hanging out and talking, we were friendly. We were friends. So then he starts helping me work on the children's room. We're painting the walls. So we're spending even more time together. We're at work together every single day, and he's bringing me breakfast most days, and we're going to lunch most days. And then we're spending all day Saturday and Sunday together, because all day Saturday we're working on the room, and then all day Sunday we're in church, and then after church we're working on the room. And that goes on for a while. Maybe not a whole year, but a while. And then, okay, so what are we going to put on this card to go in here? Well, let me see if it's going to slide in. Did I cut it down enough? I could do it this way. No, that's too wide. I got to cut it down more if I do it that way. So it's going this way. I do need to do another little smidge off. Another little smidge. And then I'll round the corners. Okay, so I'm seeing this man every day. He's a significant part of my life week. And I'm still like, I don't date. Psh, I'm not dating. And then he goes off on a trip for, I don't even know how long. Maybe it was 2 weeks. It was a while. And his cell phone wasn't working when he was gone. So I got like maybe one random text or something while he was gone. Anyway, I didn't know what to do with myself for them 2 weeks. I just didn't know. I was lost. Nobody was bringing me breakfast. I didn't have no lunch to eat. I was in the ministry room all by myself. I really missed him. So when he got back, I invited him out to Mexican. And then I was like, okay, so like, do you want to go on a date now? And he was like, yep. So then we went on a first official date. We started dating. And not long at all later, he's sitting on the couch and I'm laying on the couch on his leg. And he hands me an engagement ring. And I sit up and I hit him. Michelle was going hungry. I was. I called him a punk and I hit him. I punched him in the side of his arm. But obviously I said yes. And then, so we got engaged at somewhere June or July. And then we got married in September. I was 27, 28, and he's 6 years older than me. So like, we decided that since we already decided, why would we wait years? Like why? Like we already old. Why we gotta, and we didn't want no big old huge fancy wedding or anything. But our pastor at the time said we had to do our 6 weeks of marriage counseling or he wouldn't marry us. And I was all like, let's go elope. Like, I don't want a wedding anyway. I don't want all these people looking at me. Oh, I like that. Do y'all like that? I like that. But we did have a little small wedding. We did our 6 weeks and had our little, I don't know, 15 people at our wedding. So Hurricane Ivan came, so it was planned to be an outside wedding. I'd been dating for a while. We just didn't know it. I mean, yeah, it depends on your definition of dating, for sure. Yes. Hi. Oh, you want to come say hi?
Hello.
Chloe wants to say hi.
Hello.
You have to wave your hands. Okay.
You're back.
You're back. And you're going to get started on schoolwork, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Oh, here's a little birdie. Don't want to put birdie. Oh, that birdie ain't got no legs. I'll have to give him some legs. Where was that? Here's a flower. Oh, here's this little thing. This piece will go nice too. I don't think let's do crazy little. Let's do this bird. Let's do this bird. Is Chloe homeschooled? Yes. We could do this. Oh, that might look nice back there. It kind of blends in, but it also will give it some texture. So maybe we'll do this back here and this little birdie. Oh, we were supposed to have an outdoor wedding. He built a pergola. Him and his cousin built this big wood pergola thing. We were going to do it in a friend's backyard. But Hurricane Ivan sent a whole bunch of rain our way. A whole bunch of rain. All the rain. Kind of want to put that right there. Even though it is kind of blendy, I don't care. I kind of like it. Another one behind it. So I had my fancy dress, and I had spent hours on my hair and makeup, and we kept putting it off, waiting on the rain to stop, and the rain did stop, but then the backyard was really muddy. And I probably wouldn't care now, but like at the time, I was not walking in mud in my fancy dress, in my fancy shoes, with my fancy hair. So I was hiding upstairs, and there was this person who was running in between upstairs and downstairs with him, like being our little intermediary, because he was like, "It doesn't matter, just get your butt out there and let's get married." And I'm all like, "I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to play in the mud in my wedding dress. Ain't nobody gonna make me." So it's hours later, and the pastor is like, "Look, I got to go. What y'all doing?" I think that's what I'm doing right there. Do I need more? I need some words, but I always need words, right? Let's put it like he's holding it in his little paw. Paw. The bird has paws. No, the bird does not have paws. So then we ended up just kind of like caravan, and I mean there wasn't a lot of people, y'all, because I did not want a lot of people staring at me. We caravan down to the church. Just got married real quick in the church. And then that's the story. And it's 17 years and 2 kids later. The end. No, I don't guess it's the end. We're still in progress. To be continued. Is that what it is? To be continued. So it started out with he painted there was a big tree on the wall and a monkey hanging out of the tree, and there was birds everywhere. Well, we both painted them. He drew them, and then we both painted them in. He looks a little frazzled, but he also looks like he has a little mohawk. And Deborah, you know how I feel about mohawks, so he's gonna go down over here. Where's my anything? Where's my anything? So we don't really art together much anymore. There was several kids' birthdays when the kids were young. We did a few fancy birthdays for the kids, and we did a lot of arting together for those birthdays. But these days we don't really do a lot of arting. And then every time I need something drawn now, usually it's Chloe that's now my resident artist. I mean, I guess we art together in the sense that he goes to work and he pays for the art supplies. And he's my chauffeur when I need to go to the store. Like yesterday we went to a Dollar Tree store. And he had to be our chauffeur. He didn't have to, but he had to. And he puts together my shelves. I'm out of room now, but when we moved into this house we're currently in, I got my own crafty room. So he built my tabletop crafty table here and all my shelves and cabinets and stuff. And I've been slowly adding to it. So he has to put up all my shelves and stuff. Actually, this weekend I asked him for 3 more. I'm pretty much almost out of wall space. I don't have any more room for shelves. But there is one small spot over that will fit, I think it'll fit 3 22-inch long shelves. So that's on my honey-do list now, is get some boards and brackets and build me some 22-inch shelves to hold these journals. That's what I want them for. I want them because I have a journal shelf over there that's filled with journals, but I can't quite reach it. Like I have to really stretch to reach it. That's more of a definitely a display shelf. I don't get those down a lot, but I get these out a lot. So I have them on a rolly cart right now, but I think I need him to build me the shelf to go over here above the rolly cart. And the rolly cart will be for the Happy Mail goodies. And then the shelf will hold my books. And I'll be able to reach them, get them down to work in them. That's what I think anyway. That's the plan. How big is my craft room? It's a bedroom. How big is it? I don't know. Maybe, I'm making up numbers, y'all. And I'm trying to think about that this board is, I think it's a 10-foot long board. I think I asked for a 12-foot long board and they didn't come 12-foot long. Or maybe I asked for a 10-foot and he said, well, the board is 12 foot. I don't remember. So my crafty table is either 10 or 12 foot long. So that means one side of the room is 10 or 12 foot long. And then, so maybe 12 by 15. I'm making that up, but maybe about 12 by 15. Ta-da! It's so cute. Let's ink the edges. What color should I ink the edges? I need some sparkle. I need some sparkle in words. Made with goodies from Dana. Okay, so there's one. Should do this house on something. Could do a house with, what else is over here? With something. Oh, that's a card already. And that's a card already. So wait, let's put the finished pieces I got found in my home over there. Oh, here's little, this birdie can sit on this house. I'll give her some little feet in a minute. Maybe I have something in here that, oh, is this house going to fit in here? Barely, but it fits. Okay, let's see if there's a page. Let's see if there's a page. I could put it in such a way that it's like a pocket. I turn everything into pockets, y'all, and then I get mad at myself. I do it to myself. I'm always like, oh, it could be a pocket. And then later I'm like, look at all these empty pockets I got to fill. Well, you did it to yourself. You can't just glue stuff down. They don't got to be pockets. No, apparently not. Okay, I'm not going to put the house in my jellyfish one. Oh, I could put it in the stars. And if I move this little paper clip over some, then it'd be a star in the sky. That's a house in outer space. I don't think I need a house in outer space. Do I? No. See, like, I don't need a house in outer space. I do think that kind of goes together, though. The sparkly purple with the purple pink. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to put this in here. Come on. There we go. It's going to hide the little birdie, though. It's okay. Ta-da! Oh, I need to uncut that, though. Lovey says hi. She's rubbing up against my phone. Well, hi, Lovey. Here's some pets. The foot got stuck. Let's glue this foot down better so it don't get stuck. There's a little paper clip. I don't want to put it there, but I could just put this here. Look at there. That goes. Doesn't that go? It does. Look at that. It goes over here too with them flowers. Oh, Dana's so fancy. She's got a stamp. I want to be fancy like Dana. Get me a stamp. That goes nice there. I don't have any little, I don't have any paper clips. Have no fear. Dana sent me a paper clip. It might be too big though. I need a little, oh, I picked some paper clips up from the Dollar Tree yesterday. Let's see. They're a good color. And they're not the ginormous ones. I need to find me a little bucket or something to put them in though. A little bag. A better container than this one. Ain't these nice color paper clips? Go to Dollar Tree and get you some. They're not $1 though. They're not a Dollar Tree. Go to the not a Dollar Tree and pick you up some. There we go. See? We just do that right there. Bam. I'm looking for a place for this house. Put the house the best. Look, there's a little the best. Is that glued down already? Look, I just put it right there. No, I can't. But I could put, no, I don't want to put that one there. No, I don't want to put that one there. Okay. Keep looking. Okay, y'all, what are y'all up to? Are y'all working on any projects? Oh, I'm going to put it there. That's where I'm putting it. Right there. But is it going to be a pocket or is it just going to be a thing? I'm going to put this birdie up here. Give it some birdie legs. I told a story. I told a story. Now y'all can tell me what y'all were up to. Glue it down. Glue it down. So if I put the birdie there though, and put on the legs, I can't make it a pocket. And that's fine because I don't need a pocket. I don't need a pocket. I just glue it down. Julie's working on her 4x6 master boards. Good job. I got me some these things yesterday from the Dollar Tree store too. So we might do that. If I come to a lull in putting stuff in my journals, I'll work on my master boards. Oh, and also, FYI, a lot of these little things that we're seeing here could go in your scraps swaps. Just saying they could. I'm not saying you have to do fancy stuff in your scrap swaps. I'm just saying you could put things like this in your scrap swaps. Look, don't want to give her a little skirt. Kind of looks like she had a little skirt. It was just kind of laying over there. It looked kind of like she had a little skirt. If I do it this way, it looks like she had a little mohawk. I want a birdie with a mohawk. I want it. I don't care. It's ridiculous. I do not care. It will make me smile and laugh when I flip through this book to see a birdie with a purple mohawk even. I should have made it glittery. That's the only thing that could have made the mohawk better was a glittery mohawk. Dang. Wish I would have thought about that before I glued it. I could still do it though. I could still do it. Let's do it. Yeah? Yeah? Can you show them? Yeah. Chloe Fillart wants to show you something.
A moth picture I drew.
A moth picture. Is it one of your characters or is that your schoolwork art? Nice. It's really pretty.
Is it charcoal?
A charcoal picture?
Yep, and then it had to be smudged and it was easier to do with like water and like a smudging tool. So I just used it.
You smudged it with the smudge tool?
No, because the smudge tool was useless the last time I tried to use it.
Oh, okay.
I used a watercolor brush to smudge it enough and it worked.
So you were improvising.
Yep.
Cool. Nice job. Hey Alabama says love it.
Thank you.
And Crystal says, wow, that moth is so good.
Thank you, Crystal.
And Deborah says she's working on her Happy Mail. But that was the question I asked before you came in here. I'll tell her, Deborah J, because she's been eating up compliments. Is that a teenage thing, or is that I haven't been validating her enough in her life? I mean, I feel like I was trying, but y'all, she was so giddy Saturday after, so giddy. And then obviously she's been in here, 2-3 times this morning, trying to talk to y'all some more. Which, I mean, I think in the future, to make a career type thing out of her arting, she's going to have to be proficient or like with social media type things. So okay, heat tool, where are you? We got to give my birdie a sparkly purple mohawk. Where are my favorite tweezers? There they are. Oh. Crystal dug out some paint and canvas. Nice. Hey, you were supposed to show me the tree canvas. Did I miss it? Did you post a picture and I missed it? You did a hot glue gun tree, something or another? Or that one just hadn't got done yet? Look, it's sparkly mohawk. And I'm going to put it on the roof. Did I already glue the house down? I think I did. I think I glued it. I did. Okay. Then we're going to put mohawk birdie on it. Oh. Well, dagnabbit. I didn't mean to have to. I'll just glue it on this side then. I put my house over too far and now it's cutting off his little tail. So we'll just put it on this side. It's fine. It's fine. Then I'll draw him on some little legs. The tree one made you mad. I understand. I understand. Look, just put the birdie on the house. Just put the birdie on the house. Just do it. And then maybe my microns for his little feet. My chair, my crafty tabletop is like kitchen counter height because we have kitchen cabinets underneath it. We got some kitchen cabinets and then put this long board top on top of them. So I have to get a chair that is higher than standard. It's counter height chair. But I think the hydraulics on this one is going out because I set it up high and then before I know it, I'm down low. Oh, I got these out so I can try to do little birdie feet. They're not going to be fancy little birdie feet because I can't draw y'all. Okay, there we go. That's as fancy as I get. Ta-da! Maybe, so I think Deborah did send me some, but I stuffed it over here. Let me see if there's anything I want to put in my jellyfish section on this one. Oh, I could put one of these. Where's that at, Michelle? Will it fit? It'll fit. Crystal sent me 2 of them, and I could have one. Oh, found it. Will it fit in here? Yes. I'm going to magnetize it too, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Where am I going to put it? Am I going to put it on this bubble page? Maybe. But then I have to move that paper clip, which is fine. I can move the paper clip. Did I put anything on this? I need to find something to put on here. Was there anything over here in all this stuff? There's a yellow bird. We're going to put the yellow bird on the pink hearts. We could. Where are we going to put this one? He's got to go somewhere too. Okay. Focus, Michelle. Focus. I am focused. Just on multiple things. Just on multiple things. Okay, so this has got to go in here. I think I'm going to put it on the jellyfish page. On the bubble page. Let's put it over here on this side of this bubble page, maybe. Yep. There we go. That's where it's going. Am I just going to clip it in with a... Where's my brand? There they are. Let's clip it in with a blue or purple, blue or purple, blue or purple. Does it matter? No. But yes. Let's do blue. I might come back and magnetize it later in the middle because I got to put something on this side that I can hide in the magnet. And then I don't have any. What do I have? Do I have something over here in my jellyfish stuff? Turtle. Could put the turtle in on this page. Does this fit? Somebody made me this. I don't remember who. I'm sorry. And you didn't sign your art. So, and I thought about putting in here. But then I'm just thinking it might go better in the other journal. It might not. Jellies. I don't know what I'm looking for. I forgot. And then I just kept flipping because I was thinking that even though I forgot what I was looking for, that if I just keep looking, that if I saw it, then I would remember. Feel me? Okay, whatever. Oh, maybe this little thing. Or maybe this thing. Let me see. Let me see. It's a little big, but it's not. No, it's not. It's like almost perfect. It's almost perfect. So if I put this on this side, I can hide a magnet behind it, and then it'll be magnety over here. But what should I do to this one to make it a little bit more fancy? Because I can't paint, y'all. Not like I could do abstracty. I have some I could like color it in and just stuff it. Heat emboss it. Because I don't know if you can tell. It's embossed. I could double emboss it. Could. And I have some Lindy's embossing that will make it like sparkly. And then I also have the embossing glazes that make it kind of see-throughy. So we could do either one. We could do sparkly or see-throughy. We could make the shells see-throughy. And we could make the leafy green thingies sparkly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, over here to get colors. You're in my way. Okay, so seashell colors. Let's do this kind of greenish one right here. And let's do whatever this one is and this one is. I don't want to do too much green because I'm going to make the other stuff green. How many shells do I got? I got a big one. I got 3 like big ones and a little one. 1, 2, 3. So I got 4 shells. Let's not do the green because I'm going to do green on the green stuff. You know what I'm saying. Seashell colors. Is antique linen a seashell color? Fossilized amber. I know they come in all kind of colors, but let's see. Is this pumice something or another? Yep. Let's do pumice stone. That gives me 3. One more. I'm gonna do fossilized amber. I've got a couple green ones that are kind of interesting looking, but I wanted to save the green for rusty hinge. I don't know how I feel about rusty hinge. Oh, let me see. Hey, y'all, guess what? I did this. Past Michelle did this thing to help future Michelle out, and future Michelle just doesn't use it appropriately. Peeled paint is kind of greeny. It's pistachio. Rusty hinge. There's rusty hinge. I guess a shell could be rusty hinge. I guess it could. Tattered rose. I think I grabbed that one. Yep, I got tattered rose. And I got weathered wood. Which is this one. There's antique linen. Okay, so fossilized amber is a little yellowish. Which other one I got? I don't know about that one. Let me see if. Guess I could do walnut stain. It'd be dark. But that's okay, right? Let's do rusty hinge. I didn't know if I wanted to do rusty hinge. But I didn't like the look of fossilized amber for it either, so let's do it. Okay, so now we got the 4 those. And then let's go look at the sparkly one for the green. I think there's a green one. Midnight Emerald and Tannenbaum. Ooh, and Midnight Teal. That's just a pretty color, y'all. I should put that Midnight Teal on lots more stuff because I really like it. And Hydrangea Blue Mauve. Like, those might be my two favorite Lindy's colors, and I do not use them near enough. Shame on me. Okay, let's look for Tannenbaum and Midnight Emerald. Let's look for them. Oh, yeah. What's this one? Okay, then I found Tannenbaum. Then, oh, what's this? Oh, and Midnight Emerald. Found them. Okay, hang this back over here for future Michelle. Tag nabbit. I have a, I don't know if I like the way this one looks. I think I ordered this one for Christmas trees one year, and then I didn't like it. I think because I obviously didn't do the bunch of Christmas trees with it because there's a bunch of it left. Good idea for a color swatch. I know, sometimes past Michelle is smart. Sometimes. Okay, let's do it. Oh, goodness. Come here, chair. Now I need my little marker thingies to color in the shells, and I need this, and I need this. Okay, let me think. So I got two kind of like really big shells, and then a medium shell and a small shell. I should have my swatch back so I can remember what colors were which. It doesn't matter, Michelle. Don't overthink it. It does not matter. It does not matter. Just pick one, color it, and do it. Overthinking it for no daggone reason. Hey, y'all want a duck question? Here we go. It's up here. Why did I put these up? Oh, because I did. That's why. Do y'all want to feel smart? Where was the fortune cookie invented? Where was the fortune cookie invented? Oh, put your answers in the chat while I color this shell. Is it a trick question? So it's been a, what's the word? A pattern? It's been a pattern that sometimes the questions are kind of tricky questions. Chloe had to tell her dad and her brother about that it's illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork in Georgia. And if you were here Saturday, you know what I'm talking about. And if you weren't, then you're like, what the heck is she talking about? I wonder if this one's running out because it doesn't seem to be. No, it's definitely this one that's running out or then ran out. This is the good one. But it's not consistent. It could be because I'm coloring too fast. You got to give it time for the juices to flow. Michelle, that sounds. Never mind. Moving on. Moving on. New York, California, Europe. It should be illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork anywhere. I feel like that's probably spoken by a true Southerner. When I get done coloring, I'll tell you the answer. I think I figured out my Halloween swap idea. I mean, I went and bought more supplies for an idea. Because I bought supplies for the last idea, but then I wasn't settled on it. And then I went back and I got supplies for a different idea. So there's 2 potential ideas that I have supplies for. I don't have all the supplies for either one, but I have a good bit for either one. Okay, where'd it go? Oh, here it is, up here. Where was the fortune cookie invented? Drum roll, please. San Francisco. Sometimes I wish they give you more context to the answers. Hey, Mama Juju. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. I can't keep up with it. Good day. Just good day. How about that? Did you know the fortune cookie was invented in San Francisco? I never would have guessed San Francisco. Never, not once would I have guessed San Francisco. I'm just hanging out working in my Happy Mail journals, which just means when people send me goodies in the mail, then I take the goodies and I make things, and I have journals I put them in. Here's one of them. And let's see, somebody sent me a house and a birdie. So I gave that birdie a purple sparkly mohawk because it made me happy to do it. And I put it in there. And then, oh, I made this belly band with this little card to go back there with goodies that Dana sent me. So that's what I'm doing. I opened up my mail and now I'm making stuff with it. I ain't got no cowboys though. Oh, Juju, while you're here though. Okay, be right back. Where's my be right back sign? Because I need to ask Juju if she wants this. Oh, but I gotta go get it because I didn't think about grabbing it until right now. So I didn't. And I think I know where it is. Oh goodness, it's not where I thought it was. Maybe I did move it saying, remember to ask Juju if she wanted it. Daggum, why didn't I leave it where I knew it would be? I always got to be putting stuff in special places so I can find them. And that is never, not one time, been a good idea. Well, Juju, I ain't going to show you. Never mind. I lied. Thought I was going to show you and ask you if you wanted it. But I put it in a special place. Damn, really, Michelle? Never mind. Forget everything I just said. Never mind. Back to regularly scheduled programming. Did I pick a color for this one yet? I don't remember. I'll find it later. And then I don't got no way to show you on your live. I can only show you on my live. It's a cowboy calendar, but it's not your kind of cowboys though. It's, maybe safe for work kind of cowboys. I didn't know if you still might want to tear it up and do something with it. There's no abs in it that I remember. I need sticky notes all around my computer. I have a let me see. Where's my phone? Which actually, I mean, I don't have that many right now because I cleaned it off yesterday or the day before. Okay, so first of all, I have, where's my notes at? My other notes. Well, these are all my notes that I have for things to remind me, but that's not the one I was going to show you. This one, okay. So I have this one that is the notes with check boxes. And like today, I even have to put take a bath on my list so that I could check it off. And I have today and this week things I got to do with check off boxes. But that's not what I meant to show you either. I meant to show you. And usually there's way more notes up there though. So my window in front of my crafty space has twinkle lights. And I have, I don't guess you can tell. I have, yeah, there we go. I have twinkle lights with little clips. And then I usually have a whole lineup of sticky notes up there. Send it. All kinds of cowboys. Okay, well, when I find it, let me add a note. Send Juju cowboy calendar. Because I just had it yesterday. I was packing up something for Ginger Pam. I found her a orange cat in one of the calendars. So I was going through my stack of calendars. So I found her an orange cat, and then I saw the cowboy calendar, and I was like, oh, I need to ask Juju. And I guess I put it in a safe place so I could remember to ask you. And I should have just left it in the stack of calendars. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Okay, let's. Did I already do this? Okay, let's heat this up. The Marlboro Cowboy Boy. My mom smoked 500 packs of Marlboros a day when I was growing up. So I know all about that little red and white box. And in my generation, she could even sit in the car, and I'm not that old. She could sit in the car and send me into the store to get her pack of cigarettes. And they was just like, where's your mama at? And I'd point at her, and she'd wave at them, and they'd wave back, and they'd hand me the pack of cigarettes. That's pretty, y'all. I mean, you can tell that I colored outside of my lines, but whatever. The right here space that's never right here. My safe space is, it's not, it's the void of where things go to be lost forever. That's what it is. That's what I should call it. Let me go ahead and put this in the void to never be found again. Okay, so I got Puma Stone, Rusty Hinge. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this Rusty Hinge, so I don't know if I want to put it on a big one because I'm worried I might not like it. But it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Overthinking. Let's see if I can color any better. Stop with the one that don't work. Throw it in the garbage. Why do you save the pen that don't work? Why? I'm trying to color my lines a little better this time because last time I didn't. Okay, stop it, Michelle. No one ever asked where your mom was, just gave them to you. I mean, that kind of seems like a down deep south thing. I used to walk to the store to buy my mom cigarettes, and my babysitter would give me a dime. That was very kind of your babysitter. And send me down the block to buy her red. Oh, I thought she was giving you a dime so you could buy something yourself. You had to go buy her snuff. That stuff is icky, y'all. That stuff is icky. The snuff stuff. But like, I'm from the South, so I've been around it. People be spitting everywhere with their big old wad in their lip. It stinks. I only ever kissed one boy who did that though. One time. Well, I probably kissed him more than one time, but that was only ever one boy, and then I'd learned my lesson. No, thank you. I got asked when my mom was buying cigarettes. I can't remember one that ever just got away with it. Like, could just do it. You're just a little older than me, though, Alabama. And like, my kids definitely couldn't do it now. So things have been progressing. Okay, so I did Rusty Hinge. What am I do next? So for the next big one, I got Puma Stone or Tattered Rose. Let's do Tattered Rose next. So y'all want to share stories of crazy stuff you got away with as a kid that wouldn't fly today? That could be a conversation starter. So I used to go buy cigarettes from my mama, and that wouldn't fly today. Oh, I used to ride on the back of pickup trucks. Just hop on the back of the truck. Let's go. We got places to be. Get your booty in the truck or stay here. Of course, different languages used. Crystal thinks that they changed it to 21 up there. Huh. I think it's still 18 here. I don't know. I don't smoke. I did for a few years when I was a teenager, but then I didn't. I'm glad I gave it up early though, because my mom's got all kind of health issues and COPD and still smoking. Which she's an adult. She can do that. But I'm glad I didn't get hooked bad on it. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad I was able to move on and leave that alone when I was younger. They didn't have some. Yes, Deborah J. If some of the stuff I did as a teenager ended up on the internet, on the TikTok, look, I'd be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed. I just had it. I know I did. Okay, here. It's bad enough they got my adult business on the internet. I think you came in a little late, Deborah J, and I was talking when we first started, I was talking about how I Googled my name this morning, and I don't like all that information that pops up. Google knows too much of my business. And it's not even so much that Google knows my business. Google out there telling everybody my business. So, yes, I'm very glad that my teenage shenanigans are not searchable on the internet. That's a pretty color. That's a pretty color for a shell. Okay, and then the last one I got is Puma Stone. And then we'll start on the greens. Ooh, what'd I do with that sea turtle? Maybe that sea turtle would be cute on this card, maybe. Or I have a die cut of seahorses. Maybe a seahorse would be cute. Oh, there's another shell. How did I miss that shell? We're going to do both these shells this color. Because it's small. I can't count shells. There we go. Look, this one ain't even been... this one ain't even been open. Don't lose a finger, Michelle. Fingers are important. At one period in my childhood, we lived on dairy farms. So it wasn't nothing to just go out there and get you some milk. And that seems like a big no-no these days. The government up in the business, making it criminal to drink milk unless it's done been sent off and put through all the processes. But when I was little, you just went to the backyard to get your milk. I mean, they were definitely still sending the milk off. I mean, that was the point of the dairy farm. Like not me, I was little. Milk the cows and put it in the big tanks, and then the big trucks would come and take off with the big old tanks of milk to be processed. But for us on the farm, on the dairy farm, we just went to the backyard to get the milk. We didn't wait for it to go through all the processing. Crystal's great grandma lived on a farm in Alabama. Cool. Okay. Y'all, I'm rethinking my original plan. Of course I am, because I haven't overthought it enough and changed my mind 3 times. So I did the glazes on the shells, and I was thinking that I was going to do the glitter on the leaves. I'm still going to do it. Never mind. I was thinking about changing it, but I'm not. I'm going to do it. So let's color in these leaves and get them sparkly. Over here. Deborah, you better be quiet. You get her in trouble. You had the government knocking on her door. Shh. It's goat milk for pet purposes only, right? Pet purposes only. Y'all, I started this stream off with a controversy, and now I just thought of another one. And I thought about it. This does not happen often, y'all. So y'all are witnessing. I thought about it before I said it out loud, and I was like, no, maybe you shouldn't start that. You shouldn't say nothing about that. You should just be quiet. So I did think about it first, and I do not always think about it first. I really, really don't. Things just fall out my mouth. But now I have thought about it, and I think I'm gonna tell you a little bit, just a little bit. So I had my babies, and I wanted to breastfeed my babies, but that was a struggle. That was a struggle, breastfeeding my babies. And I had a best friend at the time who had a baby that was only a couple months older than my baby. And so she brought me some breast milk. The hospital, they released me from the hospital, and then I had to be readmitted back to the hospital because I'm not going to trauma dump. I'm just going to say. So my friend brought me some breast milk up to the hospital. They had a fit. You would think she brought me some arsenic. You would think she brought me antifreeze to put in my baby's bottle. The hospital had a fit that was not allowed, that they could not allow it. And people would have to be called if I did not get rid of that stuff immediately. Breast milk, y'all. Breast milk for babies. Against the law. End of the world. Like, it was an uproar. It was an absolute uproar. That I would bring such poison on their hospital premise. You think I bought a bomb and was going to blow up the whole place? She's able to sell legal under the herd share program. Get butter and pork for rendering too. Did I already do this? I'm not doing this. I'm doing a sparkle on the green. Sparkle on the green. Well, I got more green to color. So that's another new thing that back in the day, I mean, way back in the day, you had the one lady feeding everybody's babies, the wet nurses. And then not that far back, everybody was sharing breast milk. And now, I mean, depending on what state you're in and stuff, I hear that they have breast milk banks in some places. Now, granted, my baby he's about to be 16, so this was 16 years ago. But it's kind of interesting how the flow of things in history kind of change sometimes. Like, it goes from wet nurses are common and everywhere to wet nurses are bad, but you could still like share breast milk when there's a mama who needs it, to nope, that's illegal. That's the worst thing you could ever do. How dare you poison your child with breast milk from another human? Then now I think we might be flowing back a little bit because I do know there's breast milk banks some places. Not in Alabama that I'm aware of. We finally got midwives. Midwives, y'all, I ain't gonna start. I'll be on a soapbox and I won't hush. How we went from midwives delivered all the babies to now midwives are inconfident. But now we've flown back a little bit. They were not legal when I was having babies in Alabama. And I had such a terrible first birth in the hospital that the second time I took myself over the state lines to find me a midwife. Even though I still ended up in the hospital because didn't I say I wasn't going to trauma dump? I ain't going to. We need to change subject. Y'all tell me something now. It was probably just then I've seen them ask for donations. I mean, we only got 2 hospitals around here, Alabama. It was one of them 2 big ones. But again, it was 16 years ago, so maybe they coming around again. We really had to throw it away in front of them. We had the nurses and the administration and security all in the room. It had to be thrown away. And that mama cried. My friend, she cried. She had to go through pumping all that to bring it to me to have 6 people watch us dump it out. The miniseries called Call the Midwife. I've watched it a couple times a long time ago. Fascinating to see the history and how things have progressed. Deborah used a midwife and would do it again. I was going to for the second one, but life. I think I might have watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons of Call the Midwife. I don't know why I stopped watching it. It might have come on a channel I didn't have anymore. Because we haven't had, I mean, more recently we've had streaming services, but for a long time we didn't have a TV at all. No channels, no cable. And then now we have a TV, but no, we just have streaming. We don't have any other channels. So I don't remember. Maybe somewhere in there I lost whatever channel it was on. Because I did remember watching, I think I watched season 1 and 2, maybe 3, maybe. What am I looking for? My heat tool. Why isn't my heat tool right back where it was? Oh, okay, I put it in there. I need the lighter green for those ones. So I think I am going to do over here, one of these things. Oh goodness, let me grab one. Let me grab this one, I think. Or do I want to get crushed olive? Oh, I think I want to get crushed olive. Yes? You're going outside? Okay, thanks for letting me know. So with my boy one, I didn't I didn't know I was going to feel so strongly about it later in life. I didn't know that my hospital birth was going to be what it was. So I just went that way with no, resistance or whatever. But then with the second one, I was hunting for midwives. I was hunting. I was determined. And so there were some down low, secret, illegal midwives. But I mean, they're a little hard to find because. But I did find midwives with my second one, and I got a lot of prenatal care with them, but I still ended up with an emergency C-section. Oh, hey Dana. Good morning. Good morning. Docs and hospitals don't like competition. They hurt more babies in a year than a midwife would in a lifetime. Everybody has their place. Everybody has their place. And like I'm glad that I could go get the doctor when I needed it. But I would have, if I was fine with the midwife the first time, like if I had access to a midwife the first time, I think everything would have been fine. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. And I mean, midwives, of course, there's new ones, but like there's new doctors who don't know what the heck they're doing either. Like experience makes a big difference. And I mean, I would rather have a woman who's delivered 500 babies deliver my baby than the new med student that's barely even seen woman parts in their life. That's just me. That's just me. Some people feel more comfortable with doctors. I do not. I do not. And then I got myself all fixed up, so I don't have to worry about it no more. Because I couldn't worry about it no more. I couldn't. My first traumatic birth could have absolutely been avoided. But it wasn't. And then that made me cuckoo crazy, extra cuckoo crazy my second birth. But my fourth, fifth, I went through several OBGYNs. My second birth. And the one I ended up with that ended up doing the emergency C-section, like, he was a godsend. I was thankful for him for so many reasons. But all of the OBGYN, I only had two with my first pregnancies. They can all go insert lots of bad words. Kick rocks. They can all go kick rocks. That's as nice as I can say about them. And the nurses in there too. I mean, I know they can only do what they can do, but they were all bitches too. Oh, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay, duh question. Hey, Becca. I like them when I need them, and when I don't, I don't. We're surrounded by Bama girls. Oh. If cats are feline and dogs are canine, then what are bears? Oh, no. This game's supposed to make you feel smart. I don't know if it works like that, though. If cats are feline and dogs are canine, what are bears? We got any bear lovers in here? I know we got cat and dog lovers in here. Happy Mail. Yes, that's what I'm working on today. And I worked on stuff you sent me too. So everything up here is from you, Dana. And then look, you sent me this belly band and I put it in this book, and then some goodies. I made this. You sent me all those pieces. And then I made a, oh goodness. Go back in there. His foot keeps getting caught. I gotta glue his foot down better or put something over it. And then Dana, you sent me this house and bird. Where'd it go? It's back here somewhere. Oh, there you go. You sent me this house and bird. I gave it a purple sparkly mohawk. Beelines. Bears are beelines. I'm gonna heat my seaweed up, and then I'm gonna tell you the answer. I'm gonna make you wait in suspense. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Here we go. Claw lines. Look at there. That's so cute. And then there is some little bubbles. I might color them little bubbles with my holographic maybe. Okay. But now I'm wondering if I'm gonna put this in my little journal or my jellyfish journal. What did I do with the card? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Earth sign? Is that what it says? Earth sign? I did not know that. Did not know that at all. Bells are scary. Only like the wild ones in the woods. When you're in the woods with them too close. I mean, I guess you could be scared of birds. Yep, I never heard that in my life that I recall. Earth sign. Hecknolies. That's what bears are, hecknolies. What am I going to do with this now? It's a little flimsy. Let's back it on something. What am I going to back it on? Do I want to grab a junk mail? Here, I can look in my Happy Mail stash and see. Oh, where's that one thing? I got a thing from Dana and I used part of it, but is the part that's left over big enough? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Oh, what about this? This ain't big enough though. That would have been cute. I could put it on the bottom as a pocket, but I still got to back it and then put this on there. Stop with the pockets, Michelle. Oh, is this big enough? Do I want to put it on here? Yeah. It goes that way. Don't want to do that. And I can sew around it. I have to trim it a little bit though. It's a little. Oh no. I mean, you couldn't write on it. Do I need to write on it? I do not need to write on it. I have tea-dyed papers places. Ooh, what's this? Oh, maybe I'll do this one. Look at here. This was in my jellyfish. My jellyfish, what you call it? I'm gonna put it on this one. I'm gonna back it on this one. I'm getting hungry, y'all. What y'all having for lunch? I'm always hungry. I ain't always hungry, but I am. Oh. Is Becca still traveling or she made it back home yet? Scrappy Girl got a car. She got a new car. You trying to find reasons to go ride the streets in your new car, Dana? Becca's still in Pennsylvania. You got to go check out all the thrift stores and all the book places, and because you just need an excuse to ride around with your fancy new car. You almost stick this in my book to dry flat, and I'm gonna forget because that's that's what happens. I think I might want a seahorse on it, maybe, and then some words. I always feel like things need words. I'm trying to talk myself out of that everything don't always need words. I'm stubborn. It don't listen to me. Okay, there. That's in the big book to dry. Ooh, Michelle sent me something. Oh no, this is from Julie. Julie, you still here? Do you remember sending me this little card? I need to put something on it. Do I got something to put on it? So that bird don't look ugly on it. I just don't know if that's the best place for the bird, you know? This is going to go in there somewhere. Got some flowers. I like this flower. I like everything, y'all. Well, except for mushrooms. And Santa Claus. And Tim Holtz creepy people. I do not like Tim Holtz people at all. At all. This is so pretty. I need to put this somewhere. This needs to go in my jellyfish journal because I don't even know where it could go. I don't even know where it could go, but it just needs to go. Doesn't it need to just go right there? Right there on the cover? Is that what it needs to do? Could be like a little tab if I hung it over the side a little bit. Oh, there's the turtle. What was I going to do with the turtle? Oh, I was going to see if he'd fit on the thing I was just working on. Look, this is so pretty. Oh, I could put it on the top of a tag. It'd be a tag topper. I don't hate that, except for then, like, the other tags don't have one. The other tags might feel lonely, but they don't have a fancy tag topper. Look at that little bufferfish. Ain't he cute? Becca likes that I use color. She's more into vintage. I like colors. We got new people here. Do y'all want to I could try to do it quickly-ish. Do y'all want to see my Happy Meal journals? This is my birthday journal right here. I really think I'm going to put this in here somewhere. Oh, look at that. Ain't that pretty? Okay. Oh. Okay, so I didn't even wait for y'all to answer. So this is my most recent one I made. None of them are finished, but some are older than others. And it's getting too fat, and I haven't even put like nothing in it. This was a signature swap with the moderators in my crafty group. So it's, other than the pages that they sent me, it's mostly naked. And it's going to have to stay that way, or I'm going to have to take some of these signatures out and split it up into other books. I'm not going to give y'all page by page. I'm just going to give y'all an overview. So this is kind of a vintagey, less colorsy vibe, but it's Catherine sent me to it. I haven't really done much to it. There's Moo Cow. We were talking about milk earlier. And the point with the signature swap is everybody was supposed to do their own kind of vibe. And then all the signatures in the books would be different, and it'd be cool. This is the one I sent everybody. Jellyfish and glitter and purple. Jelly. Oh, I got some what'd I do with it? I think I know what I did with it. Let me see. Oh, over here in this bucket right here, I think. Are you in this bucket? There is some fluffy stuff. I don't know if this was the fluffy stuff I was thinking about. Let me see. Let me see if this fluffy stuff goes with that. Oh, who needs a chair? To like, okay, where'd it go? It was a tag in a pocket, right? There was something in there and I took it out. Was it this? Was this in there and I took it out? Maybe. Well, then I can't put a bird on it. I mean, I could. I'm looking for that tag with the jellyfish on it to see if this fluffy stuff goes with it. Oh, right there. Let's do it. Well, I cut that fluffy stuff way too big, but it's okay. Now I have fluffy stuff, scraps. I have a scrap bucket over there. I just can't reach it at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let it do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop decorating in this book or divide it out into another book, into multiple books. Octopus. Ooh, this is pretty paper. I need to put something on there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna move this to my jellyfish journal, and I'm gonna put a sticker on it. Sticker slapping. The belly band with a little card. I gotta glue that down better too, because it's getting stuck in the belly band. See, like none of these pages are decorated. And I don't really have room in here to decorate them. Unless I want a big chunky monkey. Let your confidence shine. See, it's struggling. My my little piece of elastic right there struggling. Okay. This is, I really don't know which one of these was first. One of these was first, but this one I made the whole thing myself with junk mail, and this one, the base, somebody sent me in Happy Mail. It's wallpaper. It's wallpaper. But I did all the decorating in it. It was completely naked. There's a lot of empty space in here too. Dippy. That came from Julie too. Look at Julie sending me all the cool stuff. Oh, I was gonna put this birdie there. I need to give him some little birdie legs though. Special delivery with the little snail. Oh, there's that go. Oh, I'm gonna put, is that too much yellow on yellow? Is that too much yellow on yellow? Nah. Look, I could even do that. Sorry. Don't be offended, Dana. Don't be offended. Yeah, can't do it. Sorry. Okay, there. I can do this one though. Or this one. This one's like orange and pink. Maybe I'll do that. That's a vibe. I'll give him. I need to make him let's make him some tall legs. And words. I always need words. That's kind of vintagey vibe. This is probably the only one that has some vintagey vibe in there. Some. This one's colorful. I try to put like all the painty paper kind of brights in here. Look at his little pup. He's a long weenie dog. I made that with goodies. Somebody sent me the goodies. I think all of this is made from stuff from Deborah J. I think this page is probably Deborah J. Ness. Purple sparkle. Do I got something to go with purple sparkle over here? I got this little piece right here. Maybe I could put this at the bottom. This is what I was first thinking. I gotta put it over here. Here, let's just put that in there. That's still a work in progress. I could put this little heart right there. I need some stuff behind it though. Some fluffy stuff, but not that fluffy stuff, different fluffy stuff. But that would be cute there with some yeah, with that. Oh. Let me put some on there. This could be cute on there. It could be cute on there. I don't know about the blue butterfly. I mean, you have contrast. Sometimes you need contrast. I don't hate that on there, actually. I don't. Oh, I don't hate it on there either. That might be a good spot. This came on somebody's envelope. I cut it off their envelope. And I have a bead. Not a bead, but a blangie. Let's put that there with a blangie. Let me go over here and get my blangie drawer. I'm supposed to be just flipping through, right? Oh, well. Oh, well. Ooh, what's in here? Okay, let's take this over there. It's not what I came over here to get, but let's take it over there. This is what I wanted to look for. Blangies in here. I should just take the whole basket of blangies. I should just take the whole basket. Why am I digging through the basket? To just pick out stuff when I could take the whole basket. Because if I take the whole basket, then I'll have to addition every piece. And that's ridiculous. Crystal likes to journal with all the colors. They all got colors, Crystal. But you mean this one though? Okay, so I'm gonna put this flower right there and I'm gonna put some blangie in the middle. I got this from my favorite thrift store the other day for 50 cents. And I got this one and this one. And then my daughter, she was like, what are you gonna do with the trolls and unicorn? Oh, I need unicorns for Enid. I totally forgot. Squirrel, y'all. I need to go get me some Ziploc bags because I'm gonna open this and it's gonna make a mess. I'll be back. Again. Hey, perfect timing. Will you do me a favor?
Made you something.
Oh, you made me something?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the best. I love you.
So you're hungry.
Are you watching my live?
Yes.
When you're supposed to be doing your schoolwork?
Feels outside. Wait for him.
Okay. Would you see now I feel bad asking you to do me something when you just brought me lunch. Will you grab me like a sandwich size lunch bag? Maybe 2 of them? Y'all. She's watching my live instead of doing her schoolwork. But then I can't even like get onto her because she made me a ham and cheese sandwich because I said I was hungry. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll get Nova.
You're the best. No, but don't cuss her out.
Huh?
Nova was trying to cuss you out because you was trying to pick her up.
Oh.
She has all day to do schoolwork. She does. The whole entire day. Now y'all gonna hear me eating. Sorry. Is it loud, my chewing in the microphone? Oh, so I'm pondering through a Enid page, which y'all may see Wednesday, so I'm not gonna give too much away. But when I was pondering through that, I was like, dang, I need a unicorn. I completely forgot that I picked this up from the thrift store like the other day or the other week or I don't even know when. I got to get some of these unicorns and put in my Wednesday stuff so I don't forget that I have them again. Why am I making this complicated? Daggum, there. I just need some unicorns. I need a paper. Oh, stretch. Nope, I can't stretch that far. Okay, this will work. Okay, let's get some unicorns for Enid's page. I probably could do these flowers and stuff for Enid's page too. Why don't I just put this whole bag? Because that would be too easy. Because Enid does pink and purple, right? And yellow. This is, stop it, Michelle. Here. This will help me remember that I got that for that. Okay. I forgot what was happening before I scrolled. But I do know I want to put this flower here. And I want to put sparkles in the flower. I do know that. Maybe one of these. These might be too small. Might need a bigger one. It's not. It's not too small. Anybody want some troll happy mail? Let me know. I'm not going to send you my sparkles. I mean, I might send you a couple, maybe. Maybe you could talk me out of a couple. Look, I'm trying to get rid of the yellow ones. And I'm struggling to get a yellow one. Right there. Finally. Yeah, let's do gold and not the purple or pinky one. Actually, I could put these. Maybe I'll just put them over here. All willy-nilly. Why not? Let's do it. I'm trying to get a variety of color though. So I got 3 purple, I got 3 blue. Okay, so I need another green and a gold. There we go. You rock, girly. You're fine. I'm fine. I'm so fine. I blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Okay. Glue. Oh, ain't she so sweet? And I'm going to put these all willy-nilly over here. And by all willy-nilly, I mean I'm going to completely overthink the placement and move them around 1342 times so that none of the same colors are right beside each other, if you were wondering. If you were wondering. See, like them pinks is pretty close together. If I move that one down, move that one up. How about that? Okay. Oops. Right now, I need my little tweezers. Where are my little tweezers when I need them? In the tweezer bucket. Maybe. It's where they should be. I'm going to have to leave this open to dry, so I'm not going to be able to finish the slip through on this one. Oh well. I work on these things every Monday usually, so you'll get a chance to see them. There we go. Where's my pen? Oh, Lord. I don't see it. I see my tweezers. Okay, so let's put this in the baggie. Let's put these in the baggie. What'd I do with the pen? I have to go over there. I have a bucket of pens because I lose my. Oh, I see it. I see it. Here we go. Ta-da! All right, I gotta just set that to dry because if I close it, there's glue seepage. It'll stick to the other page. All right. You want to do something with this bird and this flower and this bingo card? And this, whatever this is, advertisement thing. Ooh, how about this? This would be interesting. Is this? What is this thing? Is it meant to be a stencil because it's cut out of something different? Because I'm thinking it's like collage stuff that you glue down, but then I was feeling it and it's plasticky or something. So is this meant to be a stencil? Is Dana still here? So she can answer my questions? Because my first thought a second ago was I was going to tear it and put a piece on here. But then I'm like, well, no, these aren't going to tear. And then I was like, oh, are they supposed to be stencils? I don't know. Let's see what else I got in my ephemera book. Oh, I got to stretch this. Don't die, Michelle. Don't die. It's a stencil. Okay, then I won't tear it up yet. I will eventually, but not yet. I'll save it. Thank you very much for the stencil. Did you cut it on your new fancy machine? We could put a rainbow behind the birdie. Where's the birdie at? Come here, birdie. Put a rainbow and a flower and a birdie. I could. Oh, I have these thingies. I could do something with one of these. Blue goes good with the yellow and orange. So let's do. Do I want to do it this way? Let's do yellow and orange and a birdie. Do I want to do a rainbow? I kind of do want to do a rainbow. I kind of do. Live today in all caps. Let's make plans. Let's put this whale over here with the jellyfish journal. I can cut you a paper one. Oh, the cricket. I don't have a cricket. I had a silhouette for a little while. And I was really excited about it. And then I did not use it as much as I thought I would. And I was broke and I wanted some other crafty stuff. So this rainbow might be a little more sized. So I sold it so that I could have money so I could buy different crafty stuff. Because I didn't use it that much. I thought I would use it a whole bunches. And then I didn't. I mean, I did like when I first got it, I guess. And then I did for a couple Christmases. Happy Mail! Warning, this package contains happiness. Okay, so I got that blue over there, and then I got the birdie. I'm going to give him long legs. How about that? You use yours a lot? Good for you. You should use your stuff. It should make you happy. There's butterflies. I want to put butterflies with some. Okay, so there's that big one that I got in Happy Mail. And I got the smaller one that I made. It's a stamp. I have this stamp and I colored it for a swap I did. So it does remind me of a Happy Mail swap. So it is Happy Meal related. I'm gonna eat my sandwich, y'all. My daughter baked me a sandwich. If I get to it, I need to make some 4x6 master boards. And I was going to try to make them a little, I need to make 3 per swap. And I was going to try to make like a painty one and a collagey one. And maybe a super embossed one or something. Like I was trying not to make them 3 very similar. I mean, size-wise, like that's more proportionate. But sometimes proportionate is not fun, you know? So I don't hate that. But I still kind of want to use the Happy Meal one. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Scrappy Girl's going to be on at 6:30. What you doing at 6:30? I have to know what you're doing first, because if you're timing me. Glue. Glue. Glue it down. Glue it down. Pin. Pin's on top of the pink thing. No clue and no timer. Sounds like a plan. I don't know why that stressed me out so bad. I really don't. But it did. Glue it down. Bam. Okay. And then the rainbow behind the birdie. Up in the corner. And it might look like he's wearing a weird hat, but whatever. Rainbow hats are fun, right? We can have quirky birdies wearing rainbow hats if we want to. You can do masterboards if you want. I do need to do some. I do need to do some. If I want to join the swap. I mean, sometimes I don't join my own group swaps because I get myself in over my head. Oh, on the thing. Y'all, I don't doodle very well, or I feel like I don't doodle very well, but I feel like this bird needs some long doodle legs. So I'm going to try. And it's going to be simple. Like he needs some like striped leggings or something, you know? I would say black and white, but they won't be black and white because yellow's behind him. Ooh, so I should doodle his legs on something else and then so that they would be black and white. And then fussy cut little tiny little bird legs. How do I join? So in the group, in the featured section, there's several posts. And one of the posts will say masterboards. It's a picture. Where's it at? Where's my phone? So actually Deborah J is hosting masterboards this month. But there's a picture up in the featured section. Okay, so featured. And that's just like to announce the whole group's theme. And then there. So if you read this post, all these words, that's how you join. But basically, you make your masterboard, and then we're sending mini masterboards. Actually, we're sending 3 4x6. But if you want to make a big one and then just cut it up to 4x6, that's totally fine. So you make your masterboard, and then you take a little picture of it, a little sneak peek. I can't hit comments because people are already signed up and their address is in there. But you hit the comments and you post the picture, like a little corner of your masterboard or something. And you put your name and your address before the 21st. The 21st is the deadline. And then on the 22nd, Deborah will go to this post and edit it and add all the partners. And then you mail it to your partner. It's easy. That's a book. Some of it is repeated a lot from all the events, like the day, the sign up day and stuff. It's all the same information on all the posts. The like very swap specific is just that we're sending 3 4x6 masterboards. It seems like a lot, but like once you've done a couple of swaps, like we copy and paste it and then just put in this very. So my swap is the 45-piece scrap swap with an envelope. So both posts say a lot of the same information. It's just mine says that we're swapping an envelope filled with 45 pieces of little scraps. And that you have to make it before the 21st and take a little picture and comment below that, the post that you want to swap with your sneak peek and your address. I'm still trying to eat my sandwich. Okay, birdie legs. I'm making birdie legs, y'all. Where is a smaller index card? Because I'm going to use those lines. There we go. Nope, those are too big for birdie legs. Well, gosh, for darn. I can still use an index card though, Michelle. Just can't use those legs. Okay, where's my pen? Where's my pen? And it just also, it looked like a lot because it's on these little screens. It's not a lot, I promise. I mean, it is, but it's not. And the basic gist is make your master boards and post a sneak peek in your address and come back to see the partner list. Okay, skinny little birdie legs. Skinny little birdie legs. Little birdies do not have straight legs. They don't. Says me. Okay, and I want him to have stripes. Little striped birdie legs. And when you look a little closer, Dana, if you have questions, you can just ask. Of course, obviously. Duh. Is Deborah J still here? Draw him some little stick legs. Well, I was going to at first, but then I decided I wanted him to have black and white striped legs. And so now I'm trying to make him some black and white striped legs. I'm making it more complicated than it has to be, Deborah. In the name of artsy. Don't you think black and white striped legs are cuter than little stick legs? Sometimes. It depends on the bird, I guess. So Deborah J was here earlier, and she's the one hosting the swap, but she might have had to go. Hey, Beth. Give him knobby knees. He definitely needs knobby knees. A little knobby knee bird. I don't know how to draw knobby knees, though. I guess like I just do like a little circle, like a little extra. Where's my resident artist? How you draw knobby knee birds? She'd give it like big eyes. Everybody saying hey to everybody. Hey. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. If you don't mind, pretty please hit the thumbs up. I know y'all know how it works. I know. But I think about it sometimes, and then I gotta say it because I thought about it. Are these long enough? Are these long? No. Okay, well, keep going, Michelle. Keep going. Okay, there we go. Just a circle halfway down. Little knobby kneed birdie. I don't know who was here when I said it earlier. I'm thinking about Beth was here Saturday. Beth, my daughter had so much fun Saturday night. So she wants to do it some more. And I don't know if I want to just keep inviting her on Saturday or if I want to I was thinking about pondering maybe just pick an afternoon somewhere. And I chose afternoon because she's got schoolwork. So I thought afternoon it'd give her the morning to get at least most of her schoolwork done. But I just learned that right now she's not doing her schoolwork. She's listening to my live. But that's a different conversation. That's not what I was trying to get to. So I was thinking about picking an afternoon and going live with her and do drawing. Like she can do drawing and I'll do some. She's a drawing artist. I am not. Like this is as fancy as I can get. And but I keep, preaching to her that you get better at drawing with practice. So I could practice what I preach and I could, let her be happy going live while I still get to helicopter mom. Because, that's the thing too. a greenhouse. I read a meme sometime or another. I'm always reading memes because I spend too much time on the internet. That people were like getting a little down on helicopter moms, and somebody responded that it's not a shelter, it's a greenhouse. We're not locking them away from the world. We're putting them in an environment where they can grow their best in protection. Oh, look at there. See, I knew it needed little stripedy legs. I just knew it. Didn't put legs on them because you didn't want to fussy cut them. I understand. I really do. I understand. I have to be like in a mood to fussy cut, and I have to like put on a show or something. And it's cute. Like I don't mind you didn't put legs on it at all, because look at these legs. Were your legs gonna be as cute as these legs, Dana? Probably cuter. You can actually draw, but still. So anyway, we might be doing a live during the week that we come on and draw. I know you listening, Chloe. So you still have to get your schoolwork done. We're not going to go live and just let the schoolwork pass by, be ignored. So in the morning, you'll have to work extra diligently to get it done early. Okay. I don't want to cut that off. I like it. So because this is colorful, I think it'll go best in the journal that's drying, but this has some colorful things in it too. Honestly, your kid ain't none their business, right? Ain't none. Tell the truth, Dana. Tell the truth. Okay. So let's see if there's a good spot for this birdie to go. Why is that out of its... Must have did something. Oh, I must have been working on the back of this and forgot to put it back in the signature. Okay, there we go. Okay, can this birdie go? Venture outside of your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it. This is some avocado dyed paper somebody sent me. And if anybody else wants to send me avocado dyed paper, I will let you. Ooh, do I want to put this right there? I might want to put this right there. That might be kind of perfect. She got 2 eyes, 2 ears to get 2 things done. I mean, I put y'all on live and do things sometimes. Well, not all y'all, but some of y'all in the chat are my livey friends. And I turn y'all on in the background and do things. Yep, that just might be where it goes. That just might be where it goes. I don't know why I have to keep looking and see if there's a better place. I don't know why. But here we are. Oh, I wanted to put that snail glittering out his honey on that page. I clipped him in there. Okay, I don't hate that one either. Uh-oh. Now we're going to have to see if I would have just glued it down and moved on, we wouldn't be having dilemmas about where to put it. Okay, there's a vote coming up, y'all. Are y'all ready for the vote? Okay, y'all, can y'all see it? Okay, so option 1. Option 2. Vote. Y'all get to decide. Dana says, there's just one thing some parents do that I don't agree with, and that is giving them hormones for transitioning. And I feel that way because kids don't truly understand long. Here we go with controversy again, Dana. I'm going to have to rename this stream the controversy stream because I've been bringing up controversy stuff too. And here's the next one. I agree with you. That is not something for kids. 2. So this one. All right, let's do it. And I'm not going to make it a pocket. I am not. I'm going to glue it down. Because putting all these pockets and things is what's making my book so extra chunky. A friend checked her sister's child out of school. They wanted to know what for. She said, if I want them to go home and clip their toenails, that's none of their business. Yep. Yeah, that is too big of a decision for children. Too big of an irreversible decision for children. You're back. Thanks for letting me know. I don't agree with it either, Dana. And I know it's not the same parents, but I find it a little funny that like some parents, like, so I dye my hair. Lots of people dye their hair. I dye my hair funky colors. And I let her, she's got some purple stripes in hers. She started out with teal and purple stripes, but the teal didn't stay super long. Anyway, and like to me, like it's just hair. Like it's gonna grow out. She can cut it off. It's not that, to me, it's not that big a deal. But to some parents, like that is terrible, awful. How could you? She's ruining her hair and being whatever. And then I'm like, but the people out here, cutting off children's private parts, like that's the whole rest of their life. Her hair is not going to be purple the whole rest of her life. Like, I wouldn't let her get a tattoo at 14 because that's the whole rest of her life. But when she's older, if she wants tattoos, do what you want to do. You pay for because you grown. And if them grown adults want to cut their private parts off and they paying for it, they grown. They can do what they want to do. But leave the kids alone. Leave the kids alone. Mind altering. Yeah, I'm not down with all those. I'm not down with all those psychiatric meds for kids either. I know that there are some instances in some cases, and some, like, I'm not saying 100% across the board, always, forever, it's wrong. But they are definitely too free with it. They're definitely too free with it. And kids' brains are still growing. And you put those brain-altering chemicals in there with brains that are still formulating, it's changing them. It's altering them. It just is. And you're not necessarily altering them for the better. Like they don't know, because all of this is, in the scheme of life, all of that stuff is new. Hey teacher, leave them kids alone. Oh, Julie wanted option 1. You got outvoted, Julie. I'm sorry. Okay, what we're gonna do next? We got Birdie in there. Let me look through my stuff. So I still got some flowers and hearts. We ain't doing nothing with these mushrooms, Dana. Nothing. We're rehoming them. I do got a chicken. What do we want to do with the chicken? And I think there was a little baby chicken too. Was there a little baby chicken? I think there was. Okay, we got to do something with these little chickens. Because they're cute. Because they're cute. Crystal's glad she doesn't have to deal with all that. Dana, I can't control him and try to encourage him. That's all you can do. He's adult now. And it's like, it used to be a bigger deal because it was way harder to get a job with visible tattoos. It's not as, times is changing. It's not as hard. I mean, there's still some jobs that are definitely no to tattoos, but overall, the job market is definitely expanding for tattooed people. No, I don't like shrooms. I don't. I'm trying to convince, I haven't convinced myself yet though. So they kind of look like jellyfish, right? And I love me some jellyfish. So I'm trying to trick myself into believing that shrooms are just the jellyfish of the forest. But I ain't buying it yet. I ain't buying it yet. So. Oh, that's kind of cute. What are we gonna do with the chicken? Let me see. Maybe this book has, and see, this one's getting chunky too. Maybe this book has a spot for. Maybe I'll just add him right here. Look, I could just add it right here. I could do that. Let me think about it. That's option one, y'all. I already have this like little scene with this little fence. He's a little big, but oh well. No, it's okay. Lee Mickle sent me this in 2022. The drawing was, I think, on the envelope. And then I added the words and the washi tape down at the bottom. Okay, so that's a maybe. Shrooms are pretty. Give them a little fairy that lives underneath. I mean, shrooms and fairies, I guess, kind of go together. I can't differentiate that every time I think about mushrooms, I think about biting into them, and I cannot. They're like mushy to bite. I can't do kiwis either. No kiwis, no mushrooms, probably no to lots of food. So that is my aversion to mushrooms, is that every time I like see a mushroom or think about mushroom, is I think about taking a bite down into it and how that feels. And then these little zoops like zap through my back, and I do this little twitchy thing that you can't see me doing right now, but I promise you I'm twitching. Every time I say mushroom and bite into a mushroom, like I get a twitch, like I got Tourette's or something. Like I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Look, there's a little birdie. There's a little bird. Glue this birdie down and give him some legs already. Why is he still just loose around here? I don't like them to eat. Icky, 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 icky. A toad. I like toads. I never had to bite into a toad though. So when I was a kid, growing up in the South, which it might have been anywhere, I don't really know, because I mean, I did grow up in the North a little bit too, and out West a little bit. But anyway, I still had my Southern parents in both of those places. You ate it or you got a whooping. That's what was happening. You ate it or you starved and got a whooping. Or you ate it and you got a whooping and you ate it anyway. Like, those were your options. Eat it, get a whooping and then eat it anyway. Or get a whooping and starve. Like, that's all that was happening. And at some point in my life, I was very much, I'll take my whooping now. because I ain't eating it. And there may have been a night or 2 or 3 or 10 that I slept myself in the chair at the table because you'll sit there till you eat it. Was a while. And mushrooms, and my mother loves mushrooms. So, ugh. Mushrooms and green beans and grits. I mean, I have a list of things I do not eat that's a million miles long, but like mushrooms and green beans and grits are like the most offensive. I didn't have to deal with fruit when I was younger because she doesn't like fruit. So it wasn't until I was way older that I learned mangoes are a no, kiwis are a no. Crystal loves eating mushrooms. You have fun with that, girl. You have fun with that. What they say, if you like it, I love it for you. For you. If we ever go out to dinner anywhere and I somehow end up with mushrooms, you can have them. I will share. Deborah made hers eat 2 bites. See, I can't even eat 2 bites of mushrooms. I can't. Like, that would have been fine for, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that I don't like, but I could eat. But that's not, I can't on the mushrooms. Mangoes and kiwi. Well, you're a little Florida girl, Dana. That's what y'all, and pineapple. Oh my Lord, I can't do a pineapple. I cannot. Yesterday I made a smoothie that wasn't blended good enough and it grossed me out. Ooh, was it like all grainy and gritty little pieces? One time, well, I knew I didn't like pineapples, and then I went on a trip with some people, my Ecuador trip actually, and they kept telling me, they kept hounding me that I've never had fresh pineapple, and that's why I don't like it. But that if I was to get fresh pineapple, it's the best thing ever. So I let them coerce and hound me into trying fresh pineapple. Ugh, ew, no. It was not good. And you know what else was not good? Peach, nope, can't do peaches either. Nope. The list of things I will not eat is miles long. At least 4 or 5 times longer than the list of things I will eat. At least. So this was kind of them, y'all. So I was down in Ecuador and we went down on the river going places on these floaty boats, because that's how you get down the river, on a floaty boat, duh. And so like this little town saw us coming, and so they rushed around to make us lunch. And their rushing around to make us lunch included yanking up the yard birds and wringing their necks and throwing them in a pot. Now, I did grow up on a farm sometimes when I was younger, so I can't say I've never had like yard bird before, but I've never seen the yard bird in a big pot with its little feet sticking up out the pot while it's boiling, and then had to eat it. That was a first for me, and that was rough. That was really, really rough. But I didn't want to offend them, and it was super, super kind of them, because like in this kind of town, like they might eat meat once a week maybe. So they, they sacrifice their chickens for us. Super generous and kind. But it was hard. It was very, very poor, pitiful me. I know. But so I can't raise chickens and then go wring their necks and cook them and eat them. I have to get processed at processing plants, chickens and cows and pigs. Like I can't kill my backyard friend and eat him. Oh, I like coconut. I've never had fresh coconut though, I don't think. But I do like coconut, as far as I know. Deborah won't eat peaches. Ugh. And the smoothie textures are weird sometimes. I understand. And a lot of mine is a texture thing, I think. I mean, some things just taste disgusting. Like, I just don't like the taste. But I think most of my foods is I don't like the way it feels. Like, either touching it or in my hand. Some of it I don't like the way it smells. Like, here recently, actually, ground beef stinks to me. I haven't been able to eat ground beef recently because cooking it stinks. I'm 45, and for 44 years, I don't recall ground beef ever stinking unless it was like really bad. It got left in the fridge for 3 weeks or something, like fresh from the store ground beef. Like, I don't ever remember it, but like these days it stinks and I cannot. So Alabama Deborah says she don't like store stuff, but if she makes it herself, that's kind of your bread thing too. Like, you have to get regular bread, not store bread. Am I remembering that right? Okay, what we're gonna do? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock, y'all. It's because my daughter brought me lunch. If she hadn't brought me lunch, I would have done been gone. Bad sensory issues. I do. Crystal cooked lamb for the first time, and it did not smell good. I don't think I've ever had it. I had goat once. I wasn't a fan at all. Oh, that's a cute page. So it's all made from Happy Meal stuff, and then I got Catter Bunny. In our group, we were surprising people with Easter eggs, and Rachel sent me the Catter Bunny. So I've got random eggs all through the books because people were sending me eggs. See, there's another one. Who sent me this egg? Rachel sent me this egg too. I think Crystal sent me an egg. Deborah sent me eggs. Deborah J. If you don't get lost, there's a chance you may never be found. Somebody sent me that. Who was it? Chrissy. Chrissy sent me that. I don't think Chrissy's in our group anymore. If she ever was, I don't know. Sometimes I swap in other groups. I try to limit it to just my group, but sometimes I go other places too. And like by the time I had, like back when I got this book, this came from a different group. Jasmine sent me this little. It's my first little journal I ever got in the mail. Happy Mail. And Christina in Canada, she put this on my envelope. Marvelous and irreplaceable, caring, huggable. I'm not huggable, y'all. Don't touch me. Energetic, lovely, loving, and encouraging. So I cut that off the envelope and put it on here and put it in here. Ground lamb from the farmer. Duck is gross. I don't think I ever had duck. I'd be scared to try it. Oh, see, there's another egg I got. I'd be scared to try duck and probably lamb. I did try goat. I don't know how I was. I do know how I was talked into that. Those same people who talked me into pineapple and lied to me. They talked me into goat and lied to me. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do now, y'all. Are we just going to sit and talk about food? Or are we going to go have real lives? Look, this is pretty sparkly. I think Lindsay sent me this. Yep, it was Lindsay. Sent me a little note and sparklies. Sparklies. I don't like the smell of curry. Or the taste, but I don't know if I don't like the taste because I already don't like the smell. Like, I can't. So we were at an Indian restaurant when I tried that goat, and I was already struggling because of the strong smell. Oh, is this dry? Are you dry over here? There we go. We have sparklies. We have a flower and sparklies. We were looking for a place for the chicken, and we got distracted. Ooh, this might be cute, little. I might could do something with this little pinky plaid with the chickens. But it needs something else on it too. It can't just be the plaid with chicken back there. It needs some more. Oh, I wanted to put some. I'll go ahead and do that. Should I do black or? Oh, I have some creepy cloth. I know I just pronounced that all kind of wrong, but whatever. Y'all knew what I was talking about. Oh, and I have this stuff too. Here, let's take this over there because I like this stuff. Oh. And then let me get a piece of my creepy cloth. Oh, I got these polka dots too. Uh-oh. Here, let's just cut a piece off. Okay, we're going to take that, and we're going to take a piece of the creepy cloth. You can use creepy cloth all year long, y'all, but you just have to stock up on it at Halloween time, at spooky time. Okay, so I wanted this heart on these ziggy zaggies, but I just wanted something behind it too to give it some oomph. So I want this little polka dot fabric behind it to give it some oomph. I don't hate it. Or do I want some creepy cloth behind it? Why do I keep saying it like I'm saying it? I don't know, y'all. It just keeps coming out that way. Cloth. See? Cloth. Creepy cloth. English is my first language, y'all. No, that's not doing what I want to do. So back to polka dots, maybe. Maybe some of this. Polka dots in that and that. No. Maybe just the polka dots. Got some squares. I got this kind of stuff. I got snow. Oh, what am I dropping in the flow? Here, this is pretty colors. Lost. My heat gun on? No. Scissors. Let's do some strings behind it all willy-nilly. And these are sparkly strings. I don't know if the camera lets you see that they're sparkly, but they are. Okay, so a little bit of polka dots and a little bit of sparkly. Well, no. That didn't look right. Let's try again. And then let's spread it out up and down. Okay, here we go. Nope, still ain't quite right. Do I need more? Yeah. It ain't doing what I want it to. Let's cut this polka dot stuff up a little bit. Our neighbor's rooster, y'all. He likes to sing all day. I don't ever recall living with a rooster. I mean, we were on a couple dairy farms. And I think I remember backyard chickens little. One time we lived on a place we had wolves in cages back. They were wolf breeders of some sort or something. I don't know. I was young. I don't know. I just know there was wolves back there in the cages. Now I remember the dairy farms and pecan orchard. We lived on a pecan orchard. But I don't really remember living anywhere with like a rooster that just sang all day. Is that a rooster thing to just be singing all day? And the TV is spreading lies about that they only sing in the morning time when it's time to wake up. Hi again. Hi, Lamont. We still here, but I think we're running out of juice, or I think I'm running out of juice. But sometimes I run out of juice and then I see one thing and then that one thing makes me go, ooh, and I got to get it done. So I'm just waiting on something to go, ooh. I still want some strings behind it, even though I don't want creepy cloth and I don't want this other stuff that I tried. Still feel like it needs something. Does it need lace? I mean, it's got polka dots. Just let it be with the polka dots. Why ain't polka dots enough, Michelle? They are. Polka dots is enough. Oh, that stinks. How did I do that to myself? Okay. I need some somethings. I need some somethings. Let me go through this book right here, see what's in here. Yes. Hi.
How's your project going?
Well, I'm kind of jumping projects. So which project are you asking about specifically? Put a heart down with some polka dots behind it. Did you stop watching me? Did you start doing some work? Okay.
I'm waiting for him to finish cooking his chicken so I can get mine.
Okay, you're about to have lunch?
Yep.
I got eyes on you. That might be
Those are some concerning eyes.
They're concerning eyes?
They look a little too scary straight at you.
About that. Oh, that could have been cute on there. So I'm trying to kind of sort of find something to go with these chickens. But
like another bird or just anything?
Anything. Like this plaid could go behind it, but it needs something more than just some plaid behind it. It needs something.
A picnic.
What, do I have a picnic? I don't know. I gotta see what I got and try to
it has to be from
match things.
Has to be from your Happy Meal collection.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it does kind of have to be. Because that's the point of the Happy Meal journals, is I make things from things people send me so that I can flip through it and remember that people sent me things and be happy. Today is a good day. Maybe we could put today is a good day somewhere. Does it fit on there? Oh, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll throw stuff on the floor. Maybe we'll put this over here.
Did you talk about the rooster bee always making sound? Because one of the comments are like roosters.
Oh, yeah.
Always make.
Roosters crow as long as there's light. And they crow not if the moon is out or there's a street light. Okay. I'm glad I ain't got one then. Because I don't, if he does crow at night, I don't hear him at night. But I can hear him during the day if I'm on my back porch or if it's quiet in my house. Okay, so what if we got today is a good day, and then the little chicken over here, and then a little chicken over here. What do we think about that? Is that a,
Chicken.
still seems like it needs something.
Like behind the one chicken.
Still seems like it needs.
You have just like a little background accenty thingy.
Well, I got this little whatever this is right here. Let's see. A background accenty thingy. I'm sure I do.
Like you just put a little behind your nails and then use some grass.
Yeah. Do I need some grass behind this chicken?
Maybe.
Look, what if I put... This is mama chicken running away.
No.
So
not running away.
So one baby chick already hatched, and she's got 3 more coming, and she's like, I got to go.
Maybe she wants to get them food instead.
Okay. Chloe doesn't like mama chicken running away. The mama chicken is going to get food for the babies. I mean, I only said that because it's going this way, like because the nest. I mean, I guess I could cut the nest out and reformat it. I could do that. There's no reason I can't. There we go. And then I need some kind of snarky saying.
If you put the
But
egg,
it can't be a snarky saying about mama running away though.
If you put eggs, or if you put the chickens on the egg things, then maybe you need to draw like a little cracks on one of them, like they're hatching.
Okay. The eggs need cracks, according to Chloe. Lamont's here again today, Chloe. He was here Saturday.
Hello.
And Beth was here earlier, but I think she moved on to do life things. Sometimes people have to do life things.
You're on little chicken doodle legs.
Chicken doodle legs?
Yeah.
Oh, he's down here. You want to get him out of the book? I had to, it's just hanging out, I think. So, is that, no, that's not it. What would I do with it? What I do with the bird that I put legs on, y'all? He's in one of these books. Oh, I think he's in this book. I'm sorry, I forget. I mean, yeah, I do need that now that it's dry. We still got this, y'all, to do something with. I think the bird with the legs is in here.
Oh, that's the birds.
Was the bird with the legs in here or in? Oh, I can't remember. That one looks
familiar.
Bird with the legs. It's on the sparkly envelope. Yes, it's on the other side of that. There we go. There's the bird with the legs.
The doodle legs. They look printed.
They look printed?
Yeah.
Is that a compliment that I drew really good stripy legs?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Exactly.
And the rainbow kind of looks like it's wearing a funky hat, but that's okay. Birds can wear funky hats.
Well, I feel like it doesn't look like it's wearing a funky hat because, like, you don't see it slightly in front of it.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe that's just me. And honeycombs.
Yeah. See, that was just like a textury thing to add to the back. Is that what you meant? When I just needed a little something behind the chickens over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Chloe.
Hello.
Yes, please. And I appreciate you making it. That was very kind of you.
You're welcome.
Yep. Enjoy your lunch. You having chicken?
Yeah.
Dino nuggies?
Yeah.
They're having dino nuggies. Crystal. She's going to love your card, Crystal. She really is. Dreaming big. Doing my best. Amazing. I don't know what I want to do, y'all. I probably need to go. Because ain't nothing making me go, oh, yeah. And if I'm going to go hang out with Dana, I need to clean this up. And make me some space. For, I want to do something with this, y'all. I don't know what, but I do. I really like those colors. And this is a piece that goes with this book right here really good, you know? You think? I don't know. I might even want to like die cut some hearts or something. Or flowers. I don't know. It's just, I gotta do something with this piece. One of these days. Something. Today is a good day. Oh, here's an owl. Do I want to do something with this owl on this brown and green or blue? I could heat emboss him. What else would go with an owl? Ooh, this might be cute. On the brown. I saw this brown. I was trying to say, do I have anything that'll go with brown? Got some stars and yellow. I got this little piece of whatever this is. Come here, little piece. Okay, come here. Everything in this pocket all at once. This is all kind of coordinated in this pocket. Oh, here's a little tree something or another. The owl could go with the tree something or another. Let me see. Let me think a minute. Hi, Chloe. You're going to be on Dana's channel later today? Yep, I think so. I think we're going to work on masterboards. It's kind of cute. Could do that. Where'd the owl go? Then we could turn this into a pocket. I mean, this could be the pocket, and then this could be a tag in the pocket. And then a little owl could be in here. And then when that's in the pocket, that fills in the flower. Maybe I'll do that. What should I do with the owl, though? Should I just leave him this color? Or should I kind of feel like I should heat emboss him. I heat emboss everything, y'all. Look, does the owl need a mushroom? Yuck. Yuck. I mean, it does go color-wise. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry. I tried. Chicken for lunch, leftover wings. Nice. I think the only thing they eat is chicken. Well, the girl one will eat hot dogs. The boy one won't. Neither one of them will eat ground beef. What else is there? I mean, they pretty much eat dino nuggets. They will eat other kind of chicken nuggets if dino nuggets are not available. But if there's not dino nuggets or nuggets, then they will choose starving over eating something. That's kind of cute. But not on that. It's not cute on that, but it is kind of cute. And a butterfly. I still want to put that butterfly on this thing. Maybe I want to put this butterfly on this one. If I inked it, it would stand out a little bit. They match, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna glue them just in the middle. And then, where's my glue? Underneath all this mess. They'll eat chicken wings, I think. Her more than him, probably. But I think she will eat them. He eats a lot of peanut butter. A lot. A lot, a lot. And I always think it's kind of weirdish that I was worried about my kids being picky eaters. So when they were little and we started introducing food, like his first food was avocados. I didn't give him any so he had avocados, sweet potatoes, roasted like Brussels sprouts, and no, I don't think I did. I think I only did Brussels sprouts like once because it stank too much. I couldn't do it no more. But like it was all like vegetables, like one at a time. Bananas. When he was a baby. So he used to eat all kind of stuff. And then for a little while, fried okra was his favorite thing, which okay, so I said mushrooms earlier, mushrooms, green beans, and okra. Okra's on that list. Oh goodness. And it stinks when it's cooking. So I wouldn't even cook it. We had to go like to the store or the restaurant to get fried okra for him because I couldn't. Anyway. So when he was a baby, he ate all kind of stuff. And then he started refusing beans, every kind of fruit or vegetable that I could stand the smell of to make for him. And then he discovered pizza crust by accident. So I don't like pizza crust. So I had left a plate on like the side table with pizza crust on it and wasn't paying close enough attention, and he ended up grabbing the pizza crust and gnawing on it. So somewhere around the time that he discovered pizza crust, somewhere around 2-ish, then he started regressing. He would eat less and less and less and less. And then by the time he got, probably before he even reached 5 or 6, like he eats peanut butter and dino nuggets. That's all he eats. My son eats horribly too. Chicken tenders, chili cheese dogs, hot pockets, lasagna, ravioli. That's larger than my son's list, I think. Ew, avocados. I think I tried Brussels sprouts once and it just stank too much. But avocados are easy baby food because you can just drop the whole avocado in your baby bag and go. And then you can spoon it out wherever you're at. And bananas. I don't think I ever tried eggplant when he was little. I don't think I tried that one. Mostly because I didn't know how. There was a lot of Googling about how to roast pumpkin. Oh, I did roasted pumpkin and all kind of different squashes and sweet potatoes and okay, so I want to do this. I know it's matchy, I know, but I like it. And I want to put some strings behind it. Let me go over to my strings box. Oh. Let's do pink strings. That'll help it not be so matchy if I do pink strings. And then my daughter, by the time she came around, so they are 22 months apart, but he was, gosh, how old was he? Somebody do the math. He was pretty young when I was pregnant, and I had really rough pregnancies. So I had to just lock me and my toddler in a room while I laid on the couch and died, literally, a lot, with my puke bucket, because I couldn't do anything, and then I couldn't really cook anymore. I couldn't do anything anymore. So then we ended up with a lot of pre-made baby food, whereas before that point he had all just homemade baby food. So then, and he was cloth diapered until I got pregnant again and I got sick. So then he was thrown in diapers and he was thrown with pre-made baby food, and So by the time she came, she got pre-made baby food. And I'm not saying that I was a better mom because I made his food, and there's people who don't. I'm not saying that, so don't get all panties in twists, people. I was just trying to do my best and do better than I had. But I didn't have any, like, I didn't have good parental examples growing up. I just had examples of, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. So I was just trying to do my best and save money. So we were cloth diapering and I was homemade baby fooding, and then when it got to where I couldn't do that anymore, then we didn't do it anymore. I kind of like this there. I do. I don't like that there. Is that too busy? It doesn't matter if it's too busy if I like it. If it looks appealing to my eye. Oh, look, maybe we'll do this. That is what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're doing. Look, we made a tag. Our journal card. What's on the back? Yep. Let's ink it. So that's my only, I will say, critique of other parents, but it's not even really a critique. Is everybody has different lives and different experiences, and if you're doing the best you can, then good job. If you fed your kid, good job, because there are parents who don't. If you play with your kid, good job. Like when you can. I know some people work. If you care about making effort to keep your kid alive, good job. Because not everyone does. So like that's my only like kind of parental judgment I have. Are you trying? Great. Are you doing the best you can with the knowledge and resources you have available to you? Awesome. Deborah has a friend that adopted 5 siblings because mom didn't care. There are some moms that do not care. And those are not the moms that are struggling. Like if you are struggling and you are upset that you can't do what you think is best for your kid, like you're a good mom. You're a good mom. If you do not care, you don't care if your kid eat or didn't eat, like, well, maybe you should work on that. Or, somebody else should have your kids. That's all I'm saying. Do I wish my kids would eat something besides Dino Nuggies? Yes. Have I tried everything I could possibly think of and some other ways to get them to eat stuff besides Dino Nuggies? Yes. So if I meet another mom and all their kid eats is Dino Nuggies, I'm not being like, you're a terrible mom feeding your kid Dino Nuggies. Like, I don't care. One, it ain't my business. It ain't my business. But two, I try to believe that people are doing the best they can until they show me that they're not. I get judgy then. After I have witnessed multiple times that you really ain't trying, you really don't care. So we were a foster home for a few years. And we had two different girls from two different families. And the first girl we got, I think her mom was trying. I really do. I just think it's tough for a single mom who has to work to keep an eye on her kids all the time and, get them fed healthy and da-da-da-da-da. But I think she was trying. And then the second girl's family, no. There was a lot of domestic violence and a lot of drugs. And Dad was okay with beating his wife and children. He thought the Bible told him to do that. And I was such a pain in his hiney. He told me, literally. in not these words. I was such a pain in his life, in his hiney, because my husband didn't beat me. And ooh, if he ever got the chance to teach me a lesson. To teach me how to keep my mouth shut, my opinions to myself. It would be a happy day for him, he thought. And y'all know what? This is going to sound crazy. There was a period of time with dealing with that. It was crazy time, y'all. It was, I'm going to keep it just a little part of the story. In those years of dealing with all of that, like, even when the parents are harming the child and not a good influence for the child, the state still makes there be communication and stuff. You still got to deal with them. Even when they show up to your house at crazy hours, so drunk they can barely walk and screaming and cussing and fighting and bleeding, like you can't keep their child away from them. Anyway, so in all that, there was a period of time that I wish he would. I really genuinely wished I would make that man so mad that he would start swinging on me just so I could have him locked up. Just so I could have him locked up. I'm like, I wish you would. Please, please. I need a break from you to go ahead and have you in jail. Because I'm not your wife. I'm not going to say it was an accident and I fell down the stairs or whatever. But he never did. He just talked big and loud to me. Deborah remembers. Whew. Okay, so I got these two things done. Oh, and did I glue this down and forgot to put? I did. See, that's what happens when I get to running my mouth. I wanted to put strings behind there. I wanted some strings. I guess it didn't need strings. It didn't need them. I thought it did, but it didn't, apparently. I even had the strings sitting right in my way. Okay. Alrighty. So my computer is letting me know that I have to plug it in or it's going to die, and I don't have a place to plug it in where I'm at. I mean, I guess I'd kind of do, but it would take some doing. So I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to read your stuff, Dana, and we can talk about it later if you want. But I do have to get off before it dies because it's blinking at me. And so I'm going to hang out with Scrappy Girl Dana later. I don't know how to put her stuff in the thing. But if you on YouTube and you search Scrappy Girl, she pops up. And that is 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 my time if y'all want to hang out. And I appreciate you for hanging out with me this morning. And I'll see you next round. Thumbs up, pretty please.